What's up, y'all? It's your boy Red back with another video. This time we're gonna be playing a mod or a ROM hack or something in that nature. Yeah. So this is Peach's Fury, and I'm from the South, so I would hate to like mess up the creator's name, but I do know the first name is like Kaze. I call him Kaze. um but yeah, and I'm definitely gonna like, of course I'm gonna link everything in the description for y'all. But yeah, Mario, you lord, you really got wasted and used up all my money to order pasta and pizza. You're in debt, little man. You owe me at least 25 stars. So we gotta get to work basically. um so yes, as y'all can see, this is, I guess you could say, a ROM hack of Super Mario 64. But because we have very talented people nowadays, that like know how to use computers and whatnot. That sounds weird. But yeah, there are very talented like artists and modders and like all types of people that can do amazing things, and Kaze is one of those people. Like, if you go, you should definitely check out his YouTube channel. He has like a bunch of like different things in terms of like Super Mario 64 modding. And when I tell you, he makes like, he pretty much makes, and mind you, this can run on N64. Now I end up playing this on an emulator on my MacBook because I just, well, one, I don't have an N64, which is very sad. And two, I did get this running on my Wii actually with not 64, but it didn't run very good. Mind you, I don't think not 64 is really just that good of an emulator for real, because I can't even get regular N64 games to run like that well for real, except like a handful of them. But yeah, I think he actually has a video of him playing this like on actual N64 hardware too. But anyway, this mod basically is supposed to be like a showcase of like the different things that the new engine can do, which I don't think is a brand new engine. I think Kaze just went and like rewrote, well, actually I think he did pretty much like rewrite the whole engine, or it's like modified to the point where it's like something completely different. Like, for example, I think Ocarina of Time was like built upon like the Super Mario 64 engine, but it was heavily modified to where it just became its own thing. And I think that's kind of the case here, even though this is still classic, like good old classic Super Mario 64 like action. But yeah, did I get sidetracked? But anyway, like I said, this whole mod is just supposed to be like a showcase of like the different like technical things that, are able to be done in the engine. I think one thing that's really improved are like the textures. Now, like, I think the N64 was really limited when it came to like textures. In fact, if the N64 had like decent textures, I think it would have been like, it would have been very like obvious that, that the N64 was a more powerful system, even though it still ended up being more powerful than the PlayStation. But in terms of like texture resolution, I think the PlayStation does have the N64 beat, which is why most N64 games, they end up looking like kind of blurry when it comes to like textures. So I think he's done something. Now, mind you, I'm no computer whiz, I'm no modder, I'm not very like techie for real. Now, when it comes to like art related things like graphic design and like visual, like digital art stuff like that, even like some video editing and motion graphic stuff, now that's, I can understand that. But when it comes to like different, like when it comes to like trying to explain to y'all like the different like literally like technical things, I ain't the one. Please go check him out because he's gonna explain all that stuff in way better detail. I'm just here to try to spread some awareness because I actually think this is really like this is super cool because it feels like you're playing like a update. Like if they had more time, like if Nintendo and them had more time to like make Mario 64, or if they did what they were supposed to do and release a sequel. I think it's a shame Super Mario 64 only came out like launch 64. But yeah, I haven't even talked about the objective so far yet. But anyways, as y'all can see, you're just supposed to go around this stage and like, you know, grab power stars. So that was one we just got up here. And if y'all also notice, we have like a new ability, which I don't know the name of it, but it's kind of like it's like a dive, like when you like a ground pound dive. So when you press L or right or whatever shoulder button it is while you're in the air, instead of doing a ground pound, if you press the A or B button like right before you ground pound, you'll like do this dive. And I think that's from Super Mario Odyssey, but I'm gonna be honest, I haven't played Odyssey, so I'm not familiar with like the actual like names and stuff. But I think that's what it's kind of from. But yeah, in this video, I actually thought that this was a good time to like showcase this because we're currently playing Luigi's Mansion on the channel. And I was telling y'all how that game is pretty much supposed to be kind of like a tech demo for like the GameCube and like the graphics and stuff. But I was also telling y'all that you really can't what's the word? Don't underestimate the N64 because that system was very powerful within itself. It just was never utilized to its full potential. And I kind of think that's pretty much every Nintendo console, sadly. Yeah, none of these consoles are really ever pushed to their full potential until somewhere near the end of Nintendo's like last couple years. Like let's say like the late 2000s for the N64, mid to late 2000s for the GameCube, 2010s for the Wii. Like those time frames, games really do start like looking good. Even like Super Nintendo and NES, like Kirby's Adventure for the NES looks better than like I don't think I can really name many other games that look as good as that, except what like one of the Castlevania games. I forget which one. But my point is to say that I don't think consoles are really ever like utilized to their full potential until like damn near the end. And even during the end, we only be getting like 1 or 2 games out of like that time period. So we never really got to see like a whole bunch of like good looking or like more just modern or like GameCube almost quality level games when it comes to the N64. Even though there were some, because I think Banjo-Tooie looks pretty good. Majora's Mask, Donkey Kong 64. Even Kirby and like the Crystal Shards looks pretty good. But yeah, I digress at this point. So yeah, we get these even little cool different like warp pipes we just came out of. So yeah, and this is this stage is actually very like it's not a long process, which hence why we're tackling it in one video, which I think we're about halfway done. But yeah, one cool thing I really think Kaze improved was like the way the coins look, cause in OG Super Mario 64 them coins, child. Honestly, any like 2D type of thing, like texture or like sprite, I swear, like it's not too many of that stuff that like looks very good on N64. And I'm not saying good as in like it looks bad or anything, but I'm literally talking about like technically that stuff is like blurry as hell. Which is like recently there's like this new N64 system that they're making. Well, not Nintendo. I don't know who. It's been like a trending thing though. This basically they saying you can like play your N64 games in like 4K. But I'm trying to figure out who even want to do that. Like, I would not even recommend that. Unless literally you're playing like an HD texture, like retexturing of the game, which is not something that's very easy to do. And not something that a lot of games already have made by other creators. Like I think there's a really good like Majora's Mask retexture pack, which I definitely want to check out sometime when I get a decent computer. But I know there's that, and I think Super Mario 64 has like a HD texture pack. There's also Render 96, but I don't even think that's like running on like N64 hardware at that point. As a matter of fact, that stuff, I don't think it. But anyways, I digress. Like I said, I'm not the super big like technical guy. Like I can tell y'all a little bit about, a little bit about a couple things, but I ain't just no engineering wizard. But like I said, there are like HD texture packs for games, but like I said, even trying to like probably get them to run probably be a learning curve within itself. So a 4K N64 console, I'd rather just get a regular N64 at that point and just get a CRT. Well, I have a CRT already, so that would be something I wouldn't even have to go out and get. But yeah, N64 emulation is actually very, to this day, it's very not it's not perfected whatsoever. Cause I'm surprised that I even got this running this well. Mind you, N64 emulation nowadays is actually better than what it used to be. Cause I swore like a decade ago, it was real rough. Like I don't think I could really even get like Super Mario 64 to like run on my computer all that good. Mind you, I've never had like a super like powerful computer like that for real. But yeah, like I be saying though, if y'all want to support the channel, y'all want to see stuff like that, and if y'all want to see more consistent type of things, more variety of things, please feel free to support the channel, because we have links in the description that'll take you to everything that you need if you please to do that. But this is the 100 coin star, and we also have a new power up, which is Cloud Mario. I think is he original, or is this either he's an original thing that Kaze made, or I think it may be from Mario Galaxy, but I'm not sure. Either one. Or if y'all know, please let me know. Any like that too, any like mistakes that I make, please let me know, because I would very much hate to like spread misinformation or anything like that. But this is where we're at now. This is like, I guess you could say like the second act, because we have like a different music track. Now we're like mainly in the sky. Yeah, like we just came from that Bowser ship. Another thing, even though this mod looks like amazing, and I think it's like very fun. The stuff that Kaze is like working on like right now, actually, I would say that the stuff that he's working on currently, I think he's working on, I forget the name of it, but it's basically another Super Mario 64 ROM hack type of thing. I think it's called Yoshi's New Island, Return to Yoshi's Island, something like that. When I tell you that looks like 10 times better than even this, like please go check it out. Cause like I don't know, I'd be amazed. I just be very amazed by things. And then he's constantly like uploading like updates, and then he goes live. I think he even like while he's actually creating the shit, he's like on live doing it. So please, if this interests you, please go check him out. And that story that we just got is actually very, very challenging upon the first playthrough. I'm surprised that I did it that quick for the recording, which kind of shows you how many times I played this. I ain't gonna cap, I probably played this like I don't even know how many times, bro. I probably played this over, I probably played this at least like 10 times. Like just going through, just getting the stars, because it's very arcade style. Like it only takes like 20 minutes, and then it's feel good. It's no pressure because it's no lives, it's no timer, and then it's very like sandboxy because you can pretty much get to any point of the level whenever you want, especially when you have the cloud power up. And here is almost our second to last star. But yeah, even like the background, like the skybox, which in this mod in particular, there isn't much like geometry in the background, but it still looks better than pretty much most of everything that comes on the N64, especially better than Mario 64. The fact that it's like those background elements are like so clear, and then even like that smooth gradient from like the blue to like the purple. I don't even think Super Mario 64 has like a skybox that looks like that. And this one's this star is pretty cool. You have to jump on the different colors in a certain order, which if you have the cloud power up, it's much easier. I actually haven't tried doing it without the cloud power up before, which I should definitely go back and try and look. And that was what we got, 24 stars. So we got one last star, which is none other than on top of Peach's castle. I kind of just save this star for the last, even though it's probably technically faster to just get it more early on, but I'm sentimental. I'm sentimental like that. So yeah, and that is the game right there. Well, that is the ROM hack mod showcase. I don't know exactly what the card is. Is it a mod? Is it a hack? It's cool nonetheless, regardless. But yeah, that was Peach's Fury, y'all. And we have one little last screen that I'm gonna run over here and see. Let's talk to Peach. See what she got to say. At least you paid your debt. Before I forgive you, you need to go and subscribe to Kaze. Because like I said, I'm country and I don't want to butcher nobody's name. So please, his name is Kaze. Go hit him up. Please go check his channel out, because it's a whole bunch of cool stuff. But anyways, this is your boy Red, and this has been a video. So yeah, I'll catch y'all on, dang, I dropped my mic. But anyways, like I said, I'll catch y'all on the flip side. Ciao.